I would highly recommend getting a coach. The reason being is because you could have all the ideas in the world, you could have all the energy in the world, but you need someone to point you in the right direction and just basically keep you on track. I felt like I was spinning a lot of plates, so I just needed someone essentially to soundboard, and it was picked apart, and it made me feel a lot more comfortable in order to grow my business. Yeah, it was impacted my home life. So I had a small child at the time of starting to work with Nell, and yeah, late nights, things playing on your mind when you shouldn't really be. You should be relaxing. So yeah, there's a lot that was going on at that time. Incredibly stressful, as any business owner would know. Spinning having so many things going on all over the place would cause anxiety and stress, but that was soon sorted out and whipped out of me by now. We spoke about things like turnover, processes, what we're going to do next, and just broke things down that made things a bit more manageable, as opposed to thinking about all the things I need to do all at once. And in actual fact, it was just so much more manageable, and we had our targets set as well on a weekly basis, which meant that I hit those targets, and then we have more targets for the next week. So it was a nice progression, and it really helped. If the action wasn't carried out, for instance, there'd be an "oh, Scott" sort of moment, and then we would work through it, and then I'd make sure that I would do it the next time. So she knows her client, she knows how I work, and I would work completely differently to how someone else does. So I think the great thing about Nell is she knows the people that she coaches. The reason why accountability outside of the business is so important, because the only person that is my boss is the HMRC. So to have someone that can hold me to account is priceless. So I started off with Nell as a technician. That's my background as a heating engineer. Then I moved more into the management role with Nell when we first started working together, so I learned how to manage people and how to deal with certain things. And then ultimately what Nell's given me is the freedom to become more of an entrepreneur as opposed to a manager. So in terms of turnover and profit, what we've done is we've essentially doubled what we did have previously. So reasons behind that, because we went from four people, and that's included me within the business, to now a team of 12. So we've got more people on the road. I was able to manage growing the business really well with the help of Nell, and essentially, yeah, so we're in a very fortunate position where we've got high turnover, but also, most importantly, we're more profitable than we were before. Absolutely, with a team of 12 especially, I really do feel like a business owner. So I felt like a long time, even though I was a director of the company before I was in it, I didn't feel like I was the boss. So I was basically, through the steps with Nell, I've learned to become an owner and also look back rather than always looking forward. Yeah, I think, yeah, my friends and family, they're all very proud of what I've done. They know how hard I worked. Yeah, so my work-life balance is a lot better. Well, every week I have Tuesday afternoons off to spend with my son, and also on Fridays as well. I go and pick my son up from school. So I make sure that I've got the work-life balance. Otherwise, if I didn't, then I always look on family is more important than work. So with that in mind, that goes through the whole company. So I make sure that I have the downtime that I need to then make sure that I'm 100% every single week as the owner of Upsher Heating and Plumbing.